One of the things that you get with Lizzie is a schedule incoming control that will actually allow you to schedule work ahead of time before the units actually arrive. Now, before you say that, well, I would never do that. Even a lawn and garden dealer that doesn't have but one mechanic could still use this control to keep up with customers like landscapers or customers that come in that can't wait for the unit, that need to be able to come in on Wednesday to make sure that you can put a tire on the unit so that they can come in and leave as quick as possible. It allows you to be able to keep up with that stuff without having to really worry about it a whole lot. It's kind of like a calendar of things that are going to be coming in the future. Now, the nice thing about Lizzie's incoming schedule is that it actually shows you scheduled events for the existing units as well. So anything that's already in the dealership, they will show on the schedule incoming as well, so that we don't schedule for somebody to come in to get his tire replaced when we've already got the mechanic that we were going to have do that booked up on that particular day. Now, what we can do here is we can choose a day that we want to start viewing. We can tell it how many days. So let's say I want to look at the whole week. I can enter a 5 and press the tab key, and then what Lizzie will do is it'll actually go out and pull up a list of each day and each mechanic that we happen to be looking at. I've got the ability to tell it to look at all of the mechanics or look at only the secondary mechanics. So it gives me the ability to very quickly go in and narrow down the mechanic view, so I'm not looking at every single mechanic that I happen to have. Now, you have in another video, we went through how to set up the office hours and the time intervals, and this is where the time interval comes into play. We had told it that we wanted to assign these in an hour increments. If we told it half-hour increments, then we would have twice as many entries here for time slots. To schedule something, the first thing that we have to do is we actually have to locate a contact, the person that we're on the phone with or that has come in and requested some service in the future. We go to that particular day, and then we just click in the field. Lizzie will pop up a control to allow us to enter information. Here I'm just going to tell it that it's going to take approximately 2 hours to do this work. Now, in this case, Lizzie knows that this customer has 3 units that they've either bought or brought in for service in the past. I can actually go ahead and attach this to one of those units that they're going to be bringing it in. And we're just going to say replace tire. And then we can save the job. And you'll notice over here that not only is the job here, but it's actually color coded, and you can see up here at the top we've got a color code blocks that actually tell you what they're for. But you can see that the green is telling me that this item is for the currently selected customer. Now, where that comes into play is that when this customer shows up to do his service, to get his front tire, I'm not going to go locate his record. I'm not going to go create a service ticket for him. All I'm going to do is click on the schedule incoming. It'll automatically view today's schedule, and then I'm going to look at the green item. Of course, first I'm going to locate the customer that's come in. I'm going to locate the green item, and I'm just going to click this bell here to have the system go and automatically create that service ticket for me. Now, you'll also notice a few other things. We can schedule pickup and delivery from this schedule. We can also modify the schedule to change the days or times to put them into wherever they happen to need to be, or we can delete them from the schedule altogether. So the schedule incoming control is a very powerful tool to help keep up with not only the things that you've already scheduled for the mechanics to do today, but also to help schedule the customers so that they're not having to wait on you when they come in to get something done.